From the Queen City, we're live inside Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Cincinnati Reds. Dustin Pedroia aims to bring his hitting streak to 25 straight games right after this. Anthony DeSclafani is on the mound for the Reds in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, DeSclafani, a big, tall, strapping guy, not an overpowering guy. 93 to 95 miles an hour, big, sweeping, breaking ball, and the straight changeup. When he's on, you'll know, for a guy like this, he gets a lot of swings and misses. If he's on, a lot of strikeouts early on in the game.
Riding in for Boston, Dustin Pedroia has had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. Line to the right side, but foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, man, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Here's Mookie Betts. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Aside from the hitting streak, he also sits atop the batting average rankings. If he keeps this up, he'll be the odds-on favorite to win a batting title.
Matty, he certainly caught fire at the right time, and if he continues this streak and the way he's been swinging the bat, giving himself a chance. Every time he steps to the plate, he gives himself a chance. Not too many people can lay their head on the pillow at night and win it, say they're a batting champion. He's got an opportunity to accomplish that.
Next up for the Red Sox, Hanley Ramirez. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Votto is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Nunez scoops it up, but the throw will be in time at first, so he's denied the base hit on a bunt attempt. In now for the Reds, Luis Armas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year. Keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
2 balls and a strike to count. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Betts has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. We'll move to end. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Standing in, Eduardo Nunez. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Aside from the hitting streak, the other story surrounding him is his contention in the batting race. If the streak continues, it wouldn't be surprising to see him climb into the lead.
Oh, absolutely. He's caught fire at the right time, and he's staring down these leaders, and they see him coming. Every day they're checking the box score, wondering how many hits he's getting on a nightly basis.
And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Digging in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. There he goes. A pitch out. The throw. And a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base. No score here as we play inning number 2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Reined in. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire. Catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 is in off the plate. Mesoraco, or just Rocco for short. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick. So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Batting second, left fielder, Jesse Winker.
Ready now for Cincinnati. Jesse Winker. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
Count is 1-2 now. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that... Striding in for Boston, Jared Saltalamacchia. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Now to the plate is the Red Sox pitcher, Joey Rylander. Here's the pitch. Hit back toward the mound. To his left, Armas, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Andrew Benintendi. He flied out, leading off the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. And a breaking ball stays outside. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Patty. He's doing it with that.
1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, I mean, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, oh, they got a nice little hitting streak going.
Aside from the hitting streak, the other story surrounding him is his contention in the batting race. If the streak continues, it wouldn't be surprising to see him climb into the lead.
Oh, absolutely. He's caught fire at the right time. And he's staring down these leaders, and they see him coming. Every day they're checking the box score, wondering how many hits he's getting on a nightly basis.
And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Fouled away.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
The 1-2. And another foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
He loses him on ball 4. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mookie Betts. Base hit in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Benintendi on second. Pedroia on at first with 2 down. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Stepping up now, Eugenio Suarez. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away. Set to get his day started, Jeff Rader. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Now a bouncing ball hit to Pedroia at second. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home 3rd. So here's the Reds pitcher, Anthony DeSclafani. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and the Reds have their first hit of the game.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here this pitcher makes it a knock. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these interleague games.
Jose Peraza is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy With a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
First time up, he went down looking. Hit down the third baseline. DeSclafani at second. Peraza at first. 2 out in the inning. Sharp ground ball to third. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
The 1-2 locks him up for strike 3. 3 left for Cincinnati. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's Hanley Ramirez as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day 1 of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Aside from the hitting streak, the other story surrounding him is his contention in the batting race. If the streak continues, it wouldn't be surprising to see him climb into the lead.
Oh, absolutely. He's caught fire at the right time, and he's staring down these leaders, and they see him coming. Every day they're checking the box score, wondering how many hits he's getting on a nightly basis.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And he lays off there, 1-0. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day 1 of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Peraza takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Riding in once again, Eduardo Nunez. He reached on a single in his first try. Sent out to straightaway center field. Rader is going to have room out there as he puts this away. In now for the Reds, Devin Mesoraco. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Back up the middle. There is Pedroia. And there's 1 away. And that brings up Scott Schebler. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jesse Winker. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And now from the air, a jump throw. What a play, and that ends the inning. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Next up for the Red Sox, Jackie Bradley Jr. comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Well, D-Row, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0. You get a fastball right down the middle. He sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
First delivery to him on the way, and he fouls this one off. From the belt, the pitch out, nothing doing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1, and that one just missed outside. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. The 0-1 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Bradley, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with two away. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He doubled his last time through. First pitch coming, here it is. And it's fouled away. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Armas shading to his right. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. 1 left for the Red Sox. Halfway home, still no score. Ready for another chance? Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
And he struck him out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Jeff Rader. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one's down to third. Throw gets him. 2 down. At the plate, Anthony DeSclafani. He singled his last time up. This is line to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Dustin Pedroia.
First offering on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time. Aside from the hitting streak, the other story surrounding him is his contention in the batting race. If the streak continues, it wouldn't be surprising to see him climb into the lead.
Oh, absolutely. He's caught fire at the right time, and he's staring down these leaders, and they see him coming. Every day they're checking the box score, wondering how many hits he's getting on a nightly basis.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Digging in once again, Mookie Betts. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground to third. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Ready for another shot now, Hanley Ramirez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First delivery to him on the way. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month. Stepping in now, Xander Bogaerts. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Rader moving forward, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox leave 1. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ready now, Luis Armas. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Luis Armas.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit to throw to the plate. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, some really good pitching going into the 6th inning in this one. Big RBI base hit to break through. What a pitcher's duel this been. Yeah, Dan, the pitching's been great, but something I've been focusing on is how great the defenses have been on both sides. To push a run across in the 6th inning, let's get the bullpens fired up.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Into the box now, Scott Schebler. He flew out in his last at-bat. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Votto, the runner at third. Mesoraco at second with 1 away. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bradley has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And that misses ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. There to get it is Pedroia. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. 7th inning coming up. The Reds lead it 1-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Reds leading this one as we start the 7th. And before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Ready once again, Eduardo Nunez. He'll start the 7th. And Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to left, and that is 27 for him on the year. And with it, the Red Sox have tied it at 1.
Yeah, he's been producing at the plate all year, so this should come as a surprise to nobody. But just because it's expected doesn't mean it's any less impressive. 1 swing, and we are tied.
Rookie Davis is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Wade Doran will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hit high and deep out to left center field. And they have taken the lead. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. 29 home runs for him on the year, and the Red Sox move in front. It's 2-1.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Now batting, catcher.
The catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now as he rips it on the ground to second. Peraza from shallow right on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Brandon Belt will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 10, Brandon Belt.
Davis, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He was taken in the 14th round back in 2011.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage. And he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
The 1-1. High pop-up. Suarez is there. And that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Stretch time now here in Cincinnati. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Reds 1. Leading off the inning, Jeff Rader, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Benintendi is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Now a bunt attempt here, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Hit out towards second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed the pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole, period, the end.
And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. In is Joey Votto now. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame so far.
Yeah, that base is loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
Liner into right center. That's a base hit. 1 run is scored. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-2 ball game.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game. After being down by 1, Hero, that base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field, but it bends just foul into the second deck. And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2. And that brings up Scott Schebler. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. 1-2 now. A little roller toward the hole. Scooped up, and he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Robert Stevenson is on to take over on the mound now, and he'll take over the cleanup spot in the lineup following the double switch. Dewey Egan is into the ballgame as well as a part of that aforementioned double switch, as he'll take over in the number 6 spot in the lineup. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Aside from the hitting streak, the other story surrounding him is his contention in the batting race. If the streak continues, it wouldn't be surprising to see him climb into the lead.
Oh, absolutely. He's caught fire at the right time, and he's staring down these leaders, and they see him coming. Every day they're checking the box score, wondering how many hits he's getting on a nightly basis.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mookie Betts. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Bat explodes as this has popped up, but this one's out of reach into the home dugout. Breaking ball's in for a strike. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Mookie Betts is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. 3rd baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And Ramirez is aboard, hits a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will find the wall now over near the 325 sign. On to second, but he's in safely as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. One for digging in the switch hitter, Dewey Egan. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Digging in once again, Eugenio Suarez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. That's wide, 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Here's the 3-0. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. On the ground to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Scooter Gennett will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Behind 0-2 now. Slow little grounder left side. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game. Benjamin Haley will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Leading off for the Red Sox, center fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
A defensive change for the Reds. Now playing center field, number 44.
The 1-0. Hard on the ground towards short. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the ninth.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid.
Ready for another shot now. Jared Saltalamacchia. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
The pitcher, number 39.
Andrew Valenzuela will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Doran going back on it, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Here's the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Line to the right side. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Here's Mookie Betts. He grounds it sharply to third. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is... Craig Kimbrell comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 46.
Striding in to start the 9th, Wade Doran. And they'll need him to get something going here. No balls and a strike to count.
For the Reds, left fielder.
Hit to short. Bogarts has it. And that's the first out. And here's Jose Peraza. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And that is swung on and missed. And things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Striding in once again, Luis Armas. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. 1-0 the count. Kimbrell's ready. Here's the 1-0. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And that misses 2-1. The 2-1 home. Chopper foul. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Good eye to lay off the knuckle curve that time, and he makes it a full count.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to.
And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Red Sox came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Carson Smith earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Craig Kimbrell closes the door for the save, his 46th. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Boston Red Sox: 4 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Reds, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro bus service is available to Anderson Township, Cobblewood Plaza, Kenwood, and Western Hills Plaza.